Hello. Blessings, everybody. Good night. Good night. How are you? I hope everybody's doing good on this wonderful Monday night. And good day to you if you're watching the replay, or good evening, wherever you are, whatever time of the day you're watch. Of course, my name is Jody, and I am here with another business chat for everybody. Um, I wanted to talk to you guys about thriving in the online space. A lot of us are wanting to thrive, wanting to live a very happy and comfortable life, a life that we don't have to really worry about the bills and not even have to worry about grocery shopping and whatever it is that we worry about these days. Um, Wanting to thrive, wanting to be successful, wanting to live a life of prosperity and happiness and joy. How is it that I can thrive? Right? How is it that I can live a worry free life? It is possible. It is very much possible. As somebody who was on the other side, wanting to live a comfortable life, I can say that it is possible. But you have to participate, of course. It's not so much you thinking it, but you have to physically take action. So, I've been a part of this wonderful online business for 2.5 years now. And I can truly say that I am in that position where I am thriving. I'm going to break down what thriving means, because this is a terminology that is been I've been hearing a lot, especially in the online space. Thriving, and what does it mean to thrive? I made it know, say me the one will live one life where me not have to worry about the bills, where me can have a decent amount of money in the bank account, and me could travel and buy nice things. To me, that is thriving. But I have a few pointers to share with you on what really is thriving. What does it mean to thrive? So me I gonna go over that a little bit with you guys. So I did a little bit of research, and I got a few pointers or definition of what it means to thrive. So growth beyond survival, right? That's one point of what it means to thrive. Um, Not just paying bills, but growing financially, mentally, and emotionally. Let me put it under my banner so you guys can see. Oh, let me edit this. Oh, okay. So this is one aspect of being able to thrive. It not. Wait a minute. It must be too long. Okay, let me try this again. I want to put it under the bottom so you guys can see. Let me do the wrong thing. Okay. All right. So this is one of the pointers. Growth beyond survival, not just paying bills, but growing financially, mentally, and emotionally. So nowadays, people are live the paycheck to paycheck lifestyle. And, we are basically, or for the most of us, we're just paying bills, right? We're not growing in a way where the bills are covered. We have savings, we have 401k, have money put on for can, I don't know, buy the house and travel and stuff like that. A lot of this is not a part of anybody's lifestyle these days, especially when you're living from paycheck. So one way of knowing that you are thriving is you're not just working to pay bills, right? You can do more than that. You're also growing financially and mentally and emotionally. If you're on the job, you shouldn't feel stressed out. You shouldn't feel as if, boy, sometimes we feel very depressed, right? Some of us feel like we want to self hurt harm ourselves. Sometimes we feel certain way about our coworker or our boss. Sometimes you just feel like you want to that's not us being in a good mental state and an emotional state. So if you are not in this category, that means, growth beyond survival is not a thing for you. And that is what a part of thriving is. So that's one point of what it means to thrive. So, what is the second point? Living in alignment. Living in alignment. What does it mean to live in alignment? Let's see. Let me just put it up here so you guys can see that statement. Living in alignment, doing work that matches your purpose, values, and lifestyle goals. So I recently have been reading up and learning about alignment. What does it mean to be living in alignment? A lot of us have probably heard about purpose and actually living to fulfill our purpose or values and lifestyle goal. I've always heard people say that you should do what you love. Do what makes you happy, do what makes you feel joyous, right? And then you will have some people that would say, well, me not really, if me for do what me love, me not think me I gonna make no money, me not think me I gonna survive, right? And that is why some people probably are doing a 9 to 5 that they're not comfortable with, because they think, okay, me have to work because me need for pay the bills, or else me I gonna live, me no want to live on the roadside, and I have been understanding as I'm going along in life and learning that, if you think that if you do what you love, you're going to live on the roadside, then you are not thinking from a point of view of abundance, because you already defeat the purpose of thinking that if you do what you love, it is not going to benefit or prosper you, right? And that's not true. You defeat the purpose and you sell yourself short just by thinking that, hey, if I love to paint, right? If I love to help people, if I what people don't want love do, and then think they not make no money from it. I don't know. Anything that you feel that you would rather do, that you love and you're passionate about, and you don't feel as if you will make enough money from it, if you think that way, it's not you. How can I say this? It's better to do what you love than to do what you don't love for money, because whatever you're passionate about, through your passion, you're serving and helping others. And once you're serving and helping others, you will be rewarded indefinitely. I am a big witness to that. I am in a position now where I am helping people to earn online, and in me helping other people to earn online, I am actually thriving, right? So in many ways, financially, spiritually, mentally, and it is matching my purpose. Me always say me the one own a business, and when you own a business, in turn you're helping someone, you're assisting someone, you're offering service to someone, right? And there's a lot of value wrapped up in my online business as well, and that is helping me and others who are coming in. And we are achieving lifestyle goals. How much are we in here? Buy house, buy car, have Airbnb, properties, this, that, and the third. So in turn, when you are doing what you love, which is similar to your purpose, because whatever you do that you love, it brings you joy. That's your purpose. And you're offering value to others, you have to get what you want, whether it be something spiritually, mentally, or physically. All of it you get when you are living your purpose, and that is you living in alignment. Most of us, a lot of us working a 9 to 5, you're not living in alignment. If you're complaining about how much you're getting, if you're complaining about not getting enough time off, all of that kind of speaks that you're not living in alignment. So that is one point that will show that you are thriving if you are living in alignment. Okay, so my next point, What does it mean to thrive? That's the topic that we're on tonight. Abundance mindset, moving from scarcity or just enough to plenty, more than enough. That is another point. Let me put it under here. So this thing here, I know for this thing. Apparently it's too much words. Okay. I don't think so. Oh, there we are. I never did I do it properly. Well, God, you learn something new every day. 1 second, guys. I don't want it to scroll at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Oh, all right. Abundance mindset, moving from scarcity just enough to plenty. So when you are thriving, you have an abundance mindset. You're moving from scarcity just enough to plenty, more than enough. And this goes both ways. First of all, it starts with the mindset, right? If you're complaining too much or complaining at all about what you don't have, that is you attracting scarcity, right? And you attracting lack. So a lot of times we are complaining and we don't even know some of the times when we are complaining about, I don't know, the job, not having enough money, we're complaining about the bills. That is you moving or vibrating from a position of lack and scarcity. Did you know that when you are more grateful or you're showing gratitude, you are actually operating in abundance and you are moving from just enough to more than enough? Yes, it's actually a thing. And we actually also learn that in this business. So, your abundance mindset and a part of you thriving is moving from scarcity, which is not complaining, right? And not nitpicking and just thinking that everything is too expensive and why me I go buy the least amount of this because me want the money for stretch. If you think like that and you operate like that, you're basically going to attract that same energy. Yeah. You ever wonder how rich people always getting richer? It is because they operate from they operate from abundance. They think abundantly, right? When they have their money, if it's even a little bit, because obviously that's where they started, they think big and they make big moves because they believe that what they are doing, it is going to increase. So it all starts from the mind and how you think. So if you are going out there and you're operating from a day-to-day aspect of lack, when the bill come, you kiss your teeth. When the bill pay, you complain. Did you know that when you are paying a bill, you were loaned the service? When you pay for your phone bill or your light bill or whatever, you were given the service before you even pay the bill. So when you pay the bill, just say thank you in your mind. Thank you for lending me the service. That is a form of gratitude. And when you are thankful for it, the universe and God will say, share show appreciation. I'm going to give her more of it. That is operating from more than enough. And when you operate from more than enough, you get a lot more. You remember the scripture in the Bible was say, those who are, those who don't have, those who have, they are given more, but those who don't have, their even what they have is taken away, something like that. That is speaking about gratitude. That is speaking about gratitude. When you, the little way you have, if you are grateful for it, you will attract more. But if somebody don't have a lot and they're not grateful for it, even if it is not a lot that they have, it will be taken away. That is what that means. That is exactly what it means. And that is why I say, and we have probably heard too, that if you are venturing out in something, if you want to start something, if you have an idea, you want to do something, don't worry about the resources and where money are going to come from. Just think about the fact that you are venturing into something and you're happy about it and you're positive and you know say it's going to work. That mindset is what will bring the resources. We see it time and time again in this business, time and time again. So many times we see that in this business, and even other places. So, and we don't learn these things. They're not teach with them something here in a school. We not get it not on the job. It is really when you are in a space of like-minded people who are all about elevation and moving to the next level. That is when you knock heads with people like that, you learn about the laws and the secrets of the world or of the land. And abundance is a part of it. Abundance is one of them. So that is what I learned. And these things that I have learned, I've been applying them. And guys, mama tell us something, they work. They work. We are meant to thrive in this world. We are not meant to live from a place of lack and scarcity. And it is hard for us to see that because based on how a lot of people or their mindset set up, how our mindset is set up, we think that people who have more than us, they are taking it from us. We feel so rich people them take from we, and because of that, we complain and we grumble, and the rich are just getting richer because they're applying all the laws and everything that they have been learning, and they operate from a space of abundance, from a mindset of abundance. So I am just sharing this information with you because as a yardie, as someone who born and grew Jamaica, coming from the Caribbean, I can attest that I never hear about them something here in my life. Of all the school when I go through, of all the institution when I go through, all of the work when I do, all of the degree when I get, all of yada yada yada. Never learn about them something here until I ventured into an online business. A business that teaches us that your mindset is what takes you to the next level, not what you have in your pocket, or not the title that you have. So, yes. Another thing, another pointer for what it means to thrive: freedom and balance, having time, energy, and resources for family, travel, and passion. So, that is a good point because in my online business, people travel like it out of style, as if it's going out of style. People moving from country to country, from state to state, as if it is going out of style. Me travel like it's going out of style. How many times have I traveled for this year? I don't know. I lost count. Ever since I started this online business, that has been my hobby, traveling. And this is not a travel agency business. It now not to do with that, but it's a part of the lifestyle that I am living now because of the fact that I am thriving. Freedom and balance, having time, energy, resources for family, travel, and passion. I spent time with my mom and my sister the other day. I put them up in a nice hotel. I took them shopping. We ate. We had fun, and I didn't need to worry about my bank account. I didn't need to worry about how much I am spending, all because of this online business, right? So I had the time to spend with them, right? To travel and to just do what I love. That is a remedy, or not a remedy, but a result of thriving, right? A lot of us don't even have time for scratch we head. We not have time for go back a yard and say we want to enjoy it. When we are, it would get a little 2 weeks off, we are worried about the time we are gonna take for come back and go on the job. Or the money we spend on the vacation, we are worried about having to pay that credit card bill from the trip that we took. Right? We're worrying about something because we're not thriving. And if you don't have the time and energy and resource. Somehow we too tired for even travel. When you travel, all you want to do is stay in a hotel and sleep. Because we are so tired from working. We don't even have the time to enjoy the little vacation. Right? A lot of people would love to get back their time and freedom because, you know, they don't have time. They don't have time. You don't have time to do anything. You don't have time to do anything at all. So I want to say that having time is the biggest currency and the best currency you can have. Having the time to do what you want when you want. It is amazing to know because, you know, I've talked to so many people and they say, boy, Jody, I don't even have time to check out the information that you sent me about the online business. I said, well, and I have to find the time. That's all you're gonna know what this business is about. and I feel it for people when they tell me that because I can understand that them really busy if you tell me that. You understand what I say? Because then you're asking me for the information and me genuinely know say you want to know what it is, but you just not have the time. You get what I'm saying? So time is the best currency, and having energy if you can do what you want to do and spend time with your family. I don't have kids yet, but I am glad that when I do, I will have the time to can spend with them, if you can watch them take their first step, got them soccer game or whatever, because now I am working from home or earning from home. So we have time for can deal with that. Man have to deal with no babysitter, right? I don't have to deal with any of that. Praise God. And that is something that I am telling you. The parents that are in this business, me know them cherish and value that. Me know nothing beat spending time with your kids. I know that for a fact. I can understand that. So if you are thriving, this is one of the results of you thriving: freedom and balance. Okay, so what we have, the last point I want to have here of what it means to thrive. Thrive. Jamaica said thrive. Contribution, impacting others positively while building your own business. Boy, I'm not lie, I take pride in that. I take pride in that. If anybody know me and know me in this business here, then we can tell us that Jody have a passion when it come on to this business. Yeah, me have a passion when it come on to the business here, because the way all this business help me and the way all this business help other people, that is what is feeding me to want to help other people. Because you get when you help, you get when you give, and there's a certain joy that comes with helping other people. There's no greater joy than that. None. And a real business is what helps people to succeed and get to the next level. And then in turn, when you're coming out of the business and you succeed, you will help somebody else. And then the person will come in and succeed, them will help other people. I saw it for go. There's no gatekeeping in a business that is striving and helping other people. You know, much people reach out to me and say, you is a Jamaican and you will help people. Now, when me hear that, me never know what for things say. Me take it as a me not take it as an insult, but me take it as an insult at the same time. But me know what the person mean. I know what where they're coming from when they say that. But it's not a good thing to say, because then it is showing me that, okay, so every Jamaican gatekeep, every Jamaican after themselves. I was never the person to follow people, you know. I was never the person to follow people. I was never a follower. I was always somebody who was me never take things and run with it as gospel. I never did that. I always did my research, did my investigation. Me never follow crowd. I was never that type of person. So if I am gonna be the first person where everybody know or anybody know to be somebody who's Jamaican and I help people, then me I gonna be that trendsetter. For help other people, and then you in turn help other people. Because I saw it for God. That's how it's supposed to be. And that's who I am. And me not gonna shy down from that at all, because I know that, I am benefiting from it and I feel good about it. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing bad that I am doing. Of course, people are gonna talk and say otherwise, but hey, that's not hitting me hard. It's not hindering me in any way, shape, or form. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I know somebody out there want to hear what me have to say. Somebody out there want that help. You know, I am glad that my mom saw my coaches, and we in turn came into this business. My coach them never did gatekeep, and so I came into this business. So I look at it now and I say, what if my coaches were gatekeeping and they did not share this opportunity? I would not be here today. And so it continues. So who have an ear to hear, let them hear. If it is for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But businesses in general, if we are all about helping people, that's what we do, and that's what that if that's the if that's the recipe, or if that's the tagline that we have, or if that's what we are about, then we're going to continue to move in that direction, you know, because we're all about positivity. We're all about helping people to get to the next level in the online space. I understand some people skeptical about that too. That's fine. But the way all the world around it, you can't run away from digital. It's everything is digitalized now. You who are skeptical about online, we are a lot of us order things online. We do grocery shopping online. We buy clothes online. So if you are skeptical about earning online, I would say take a step back and think about all the things that you are able to benefit from when it comes onto online. And think of how much sense it would make for you to actually be able to earn online, and how you would be in a better situation, right? The flexibility, it's amazing how you are able to earn from home and you don't have to go into the office. Nothing beats that. Cause guess what? And that did I go on when COVID did lick that, and it saved a whole heap of people life, because a lot of people who weren't able to earn, going to the office, when for them job did convert to online, them did glad because them still did have a job. Some people who never, depending on the job that you have, if you couldn't convert and come online, you're out of a job. You're out of a job. So the transition was necessary. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be progressive. We have to keep an open mind, and we have to be ahead of time. You know, whether you believe that it is working or not, whether you believe that online businesses are a scam or not, it is happening. People are making money online comfortably, legally as well. The problem is people from here like myself are in the Caribbean. We are not really familiar with that. We're not amongst people. We probably don't have friends and family who are earning online, who have ever earned online. So it is very foreign to you, and you don't think it is real or that it exists. And that's a silly way to think, right? It exists and it real. You might not be familiar with it. That's understandable. That's okay. But the best thing that you can do is look into it and see how you can benefit from it. Because saying that it's not real, it not really, you know, it not gonna benefit you here either way if you say it, because it is real, you know. And me being a part of this online business, it is giving me the passion to bring more awareness to my fellow Jamaicans and my fellow people from the Caribbean to actually get into the online space, right? So there's a few other pointers when the thriving with an online business versus a 9 to 5. I'm not gonna talk about that tonight because I'm already 45 minutes in. It's so I will leave it for the next live when me I gonna do. But I want to know, say, if you are the type of person who come in like me, I'm gonna turn up my fan because me I get hot. If you like the soft girl life, me I talk to my beautiful women out there who like to scroll on social media and like to look on the lavish lifestyle what the women are living. If you get an inclination inside of you, I say, I saw me should I not live, get into the online space. It doesn't mean that you're lazy. It doesn't mean that you're a grudge somebody. You understand and you know that you deserve the best of the best. And you know, say, the hard life enough for you. You need to check out this business. And if you are working a 9 to 5, I'm not telling you to leave your job and come in here. Come in with your job. Come in with your job, do this business while you're doing your job. Keep that balance until this business is able to completely take you out of your 9 to 5. That's what happens for most people in here. The only people in here who keep them job is people who are probably nurses and they go in for a few hours just to keep the license. Some of them never bother do that because nursing job not easy. So as soon as them are making enough for left, them cut. them they're no business. But those are the exception. But if you genuinely know say the lifestyle or the life where you live, it is crippling you. You come a good foreign, right? Thinking that the grass was greener on the other side, only to find out that the American dream or the UK dream or the Canadian dream was all just a lie. Let me tell you what the real dream is. The real dream is to actually have a business. That's what it is. Now, for people who don't have any experience, are you me a talk to? You're not tech savvy, are you me a talk to? You not have no degree or whatever, are you me a talk to? We're not looking for people with those credentials. You know the type of people we are looking for, people who driven, people who understand say there is more to life than just working and paying bills, people who have kids and want to spend more quality time, people who want to take back their time and freedom to actually do what they love, and they understand that life is meant to be lived and you should thrive. That is what humans were created to do: to live, to create, and to thrive. We were not created to suffer and work a 9 to 5 tirelessly, but limited thinking has conditioned us to actually fall into that category. And very few people realize that and get out of it and are thriving. So, if them something you want me to resonate with you, feel free to reach out to me. Each one teach one. If you see somebody else thrive, if you see someone thriving, all if on me. If you see somebody who thrive and you can, them not look like them do nothing unscrupulous, reach out to them. Reach out to them. One thing we know, you see, if you see somebody who come from ground up and you've seen the gradual increase and the change in their lifestyle, and you can tell that what they're doing is working for them, reach out to them. Reach out to them. Don't badman people. Just ask them, what is it that you're doing, my sister? What is it that you're doing, my brother? Why you are so successful? What is it that you're doing? Help me, teach me, show me. Show me. That's all you have to say to me, and we give the information. That's it. That's it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your background is. I just want to say you're interested in actually having us teach you how to earn online. That's it. My brothers and sisters, as Caribbean people, I want to see more of we are thrive. Honest to God. Because then if more of us are thriving, then it becomes more believable. Because it is so unreal when people come into our business and they are seeing, because when you actually when you just enter the business, you don't start yet, but you actually come into our private group, you get to see all 300,000 of us that are in the business. They always come back to me and say, then this real? All of this money you wanna make, all of these things that you people are doing, this is real? And I say, yes. And I say to them, do you know why you don't believe that it's real? Because you're comparing your lifestyle of working a job to someone who's been doing a business and has been doing it for probably 2 to 3 years. It is not comparable. You can't compare it. Everything is gonna be different. The money where you met, the time where you have, the way or you look, you're gonna look more fresh, you're gonna look like you have more money, you will just look more happy, more elevated. And that is everybody that is in this business. And it is quite shocking. All when me just come in and think the same thing. I was like, so how is it I'm just hearing about this business? I felt as if this was so good, I should have known about it. But I mean, most of we not gonna know about it because we get so skeptical. That's what it is. You understand? So when you finally come on the other side now, and you're knockhead with like-minded people who are thriving, you get what I'm saying? Then you will get the formula. You will understand the runnings. You get me? So but just want people know say if me can do it, you can do it. It is not impossible. How do you get there? You just have to change your position. You just have to change your position. Be willing to say to yourself, this is what I deserve, this is what I want, and go at it. Cancel out the negative mindset. Them something there don't work. In this lifetime, in this life, in this universe, where law of attraction, that's how you get things. You get things by your thinking, your energy. Are you positive or are you the negative Nancy? If you're a negative Nancy, then you will attract negative Nancy things. If you are positive, high energy, and you are always thinking that the best is coming to you no matter what, trust me, you're walking at that alignment and you're walking in faith and you're just going to be receiving everything that God has in store for you. Yes. And that is how I was taught when I came into this business. It took me a while to get it because all of them something they were them there tell me about it just it seemed so I don't know. Cause you were not used to it, so it kinda go over my head for a while until it took me some time to really get it. It did. But that's what happens when you're transitioning from working a 9 to 5 to owning a business. Cause your mindset have to change, you can't have the 9 to 5 mindset. But we teach you and we show you how to change your mindset when you come in here. We teach you and we show you all of that. But if you have to be willing to learn and you have to be willing to wanting to come in and learn all of this because we are all about elevating and helping others to thrive. This is the best online business out there since sliced bread. The best, and I will continue to say that there is no other. Right? So, my beautiful people, it was nice talking to you guys tonight. Um, I normally come on Fridays, but I will be traveling this week, so I will not possibly be on this Friday. Okay, this is for my Instagram peoples because I know they look forward to our live or my live on Friday with my other wonderful business partners. So, but otherwise from the Fridays, every now and again I try to drop in and do a live with you guys to share with you this wonderful opportunity. That's when you hear me I talk for about for 2.5 years now. And I shall forever continue to talk about it. So me never check the chat. My God. Good night, Una. Good night. All right, my dear, no problem. Hi, Fiona. Let me see what going on Instagram. Okay, people are watching. Yes, so bless up on yourself, everybody. We will talk to you again soon. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of the night and the week. And remember, you were meant to thrive. You were created to thrive. Okay? It is all about your thinking. Change your thinking, change your attitude, move towards opportunities, take chances, be willing to take chances because, hey, no Superman not gonna save we. There's no Superman to save us. We are our own Superman. Okay? So Bless upon yourself, everybody. Have a wonderful night, and we talk to you again soon. Okay? Bye-bye.